ban of tobacco for the children. கீழே வந்து அடிப்பணிஞ்சாவது இதை செய்யுங்கன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அது மாதிரி அவங்க கீழே இதை பேசி முடிச்ச உடனே பாருங்க ஸ்லிப் ஆகுது. Anyway, we prayed that nothing should be happen inside. Anyway, respected Mr. Somasundaram ji, Dr. Somasundaram and Mr. Amit Singh, Vijay Tilakam, and there are so many VIPs. If I call, then I have to call all the people, press, media, dear students, professors from various activists. Really, whenever I used to come to this consumer forum, I thought it may be my mother's house. Because Mr. Desigan used to tell, வீட்ல போனா அங்க ஒரு நிர்மலா, ஆபீஸ்க்கு வந்தா இங்க ஒரு நிர்மலா, ரெண்டு பேருமே பேங்க் பண்ற நிர்மலா மாதிரி. So really, whenever he called, I can't say no to them. So I used to come for their function. And this is a subject where at present I am in Protection of Child Rights Commission. From that point of view also it is very relevant that we should not sell tobacco for the children. Before starting this this tobacco, I have seen that how it has come to India. And another famous history is wherever the poor and marginalized people are there, this evil of chewing, smoking tobacco is there. Everywhere we are fighting with China. Either ours may be first, most of the time we are the second. Like this tobacco also, we are the second consumer next to China. Population wise it is more, and division of population is also rich, poor, poorest, all sorts of people are in China. It's the same way that in India also. This tobacco, previously how it was used is, it is like a medicine. Everybody thought it is a medicinal, it has contained some medicinal value. So once we consume like a medicine, afterwards it has become the food. Normally one should not have the more drugs, but this started as a medicine and afterwards killing the people. Actually one lady I know, that is 15 years back. She used to consume this tobacco in her house along with the betel nuts. Thalayooda potu boiling சேர்த்து போடுறது. And then her husband become retired. She may not have that cash flow. வீட்டில் இருக்கிற ஒரு சாமானா போச்சு. எதுக்குன்னு சொன்னா just to buy the tobacco. We are not able to control her at all. And one fine morning, I was invited for some cancer institute for some thing, where I have got the photographs of people who consumed the tobacco. Then I showed that this is the thing will happen if you consume this tobacco. From that day onwards, really it was declining, and now it has been stopped. But problem with this is, whenever we had this teeth problem or hearing problem, they said better to consume or just to put some tobacco. Even another way is also the kaadu kutrappo. What they used to do is, எல்லாருக்கும் வாழைப்பழம் கையில் கொடுத்து சின்ன குழந்தைங்களுக்கெல்லாம் காது குத்துவாங்க. ஆனால் பெரியவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் வந்து காது குத்தணும்னு சொன்னாக்க தொலை திடீர்னு இதாகிடுச்சுன்னா then they used to put this tobacco only just to maintain the whole. So this type of problem started, and then now the people who are consuming, they are not able to, they are not came out of this problem. And there are even that the wordings is also that whenever the smoke the cigarette, then in the TV, film and everywhere, the caption is புகைப்பிடித்தல் கூடாது, it is injurious to health. Everything is there. But you might have seen the talk show by the children. When the children consume, how can they even act? Just they are smoking some cigarette like this, even the drink, which is really wrong, and it should be also banned actually. It is not with the caption they can allow, no. Once a child acted that to consume cigarette and then like this, then it may have tend to be his habit. So it is better that we should also ban this type of shows played by the children. That is also one thing. When I conducted previously before this Child Rights Commission, I was doing my research on drug abuse, children in difficult conflict with the law and difficult circumstances. That time really I went and interviewed so many children who are all drug abusers. They are not able to withdraw the drugs, and it is available plenty near the schools. So whenever we after I assumed charge, I told them, this CBCID and DG that this type of things are being sold in near the schools and the area where they are selling this type of things. In foreign countries, I have seen that even the chocolate, they said that what are all the ingredients inside the chocolates or any toffee. They said this contain little this thing, this percentage. But here nobody bothers about children's life. Even if they use little tobacco or tobacco type of product or any other product which gives addiction, they never even bother. They are selling. Even I have come across with one 5th standard boy. He said, "Amma, உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா தெரியாதா தெரியல, சின்ன தலகாணி மாதிரி இருக்கும். If you put it inside the பல்லுக்கு இடுக்குல வச்சிட்டாக்க டீச்சர் அடிச்சா திட்டுனா தெரியவே தெரியாது." You just imagine, 5th standard boy was telling, இன்னைக்கு ஹோம்வொர்க் பண்ணல, நான் இன்னைக்கு உள்ள வச்சிட்டு போனேன்னாக்க டீச்சர் அடிச்சா தெரியாது, திட்டுனா ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாது, அப்படியே உட்காந்துருக்கு. Really, I was shocked to hear such a type of statement from a small boy. Even if you want to ban, what had happened is we asked the people to conduct the raids nearby. Even when I was in social defense, I used to conduct this type of raids near the schools. At that time, what had happened is, if once the police came and forfeited their things, we don't know afterwards where it is going, where it has been destroyed. But we have seen Kanja worth of this lakhs has been destroyed. So people tend to fascinate that if they sell something, definitely they can get some crores. Like this tobacco type of products, where it is they are selling this, it is the area where the poorest people are living, and the targeted people is also the poorest among the poor, where they will go for this after if they consume and if they want more. I told one lady who has sold her all the articles in the house, but what about these people if they are not able to get these products while they are carving. Then next is the delinquency. They will steal. They will do all sorts of things. So first of all the evils, this tobacco is coming in their hands. I also thought why we should not ban this type of tobacco. But one good thing in tobacco is that it will fetch a lot of money. And even the soil is little aerated, salty. They can grow this tobacco. That is how it has just came inside, and the people started cultivating this type of tobacco. But one plus the thing about growers and the consumer, the growers who grow this thing, they are not consumed much of this tobacco. They are only selling all the tobacco. Like the person who used to have the chicks, he won't take much of a chick. Who used to have a cow in their house, they won't consume milk. Like this, the people who are growing this tobacco, they are not the consumers, but they used to sell to the other people. And there are ban. We are going on insisting there are ban for all these things. Children should not go near to these things. But in spite of that, there are people who have to be booked under any sort of law, which is really they should not come like this rape or any other thing. If we put them inside like this, here also. What I can sometimes thought, why we should not have a martial law, so that we can put inside and then afterwards they cannot come out at all. But problem here is who is the person behind all the things. It is not the retailers who are doing this work. There are people who are having all networking. They are only doing this type of things. So we have one side we said we have to regulate, and afterwards whom we have to regulate, that also we have to see. Before below 18 years, are we selling everything under the Aadhaar card? Whether they have to show Aadhaar card and then only pick up, it is not so, because they put this type of tobacco in the chocolates, toffee and any other thing, whatever is available. So this this type of thing has not at all come under any surveillance. So really this is the order of the day, that we should prevent the children from these type of abuses, and it is our bounden duty, because tomorrow is theirs, and then it is our and I am happy that our Consumer Federation has taken up this as a subject and asked us, why don't you give some little advice. Really I thought of giving more type of advices, but afterwards I thought the people who are here are able to give more messages than me. So with this really I am happy that they have to come this type of programs like this, not only with the tobacco, even the drugs or any other consumable items which affect the children. I think I want that our CCI to come, and we also would like to be the partner for all these things, and with this I am very happy to inaugurate this session. Thank you.